link?
Yeah, I gotta
All
go
right.
live first, and then
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
All right, sounds good.
Alright. Oh, where are you guys?
If screen, guys.
It's all right. So I guess Jake just wants me to show you what can be done here.
Yeah.
So the only thing that makes this go really well is if we prepare for it, right? So I'm gonna. So right now I don't have a lot of stuff prepared for this session, like say it's a message, say it's something, but we can put pictures up, videos up, we can put live comments up to interact with people. So let me know. We're already live, so it's probably going on the YouTube link I gave you.
So I have YouTube. I hear the audio, and I don't know if the videos. There's
so right now you're the only one that's on.
Okay.
And, oh yeah. No, just give it a second, because the first like 45 seconds we were all dark, so you're not gonna be able to see it.
Got it.
I'm gonna start doing this. Has a lag time of about 45 seconds too. So whatever we do right now is 45 seconds till someone sees it.
Okay, gotcha.
So what's cool about that is that when people start commenting, I can start seeing it, and so you can mention it, and I have 45 seconds to post it up before people can.
Oh wow! See it. So like lower thirds or stuff like that.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
So I'll show you. So I don't have. I did a lower third for both of you. So I'll do one for you first.
Joe wins with the background. I got ceiling fan and AC vent.
Well, I got a bed and laundry.
I can't even.
Okay, so I did yours. You'll see it in a sec. So it says like on the bottom right hand corner, Chris Romine, then your title and everything. And then
so you can do lower thirds specific to each person.
Yep.
Dude.
I can do a lot more than that. I can put subtitles. I can put.
I like that question mark. Sometimes I wonder.
Exactly. Pastor?
I'm not sure. That's confirmation of what I was praying today.
So we could also decide where on the screen the title can go. So you'll see Joe Morris go up in a sec. We can put
End Times Guru. There we go.
There you go. So this is like Jay stuff. Oh, I'm gonna take it off.
I don't even want to know what Jay has under his name.
Oh, no. So there's different things. Like last Saturday, we tried this, where if there's two people talking, we would do one big, and then the other one would be like on the corner, small, kind of like interacting.
Okay.
We also did. Well, we did the three people at the same time. You could also do 3 people.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. And so that doesn't even cut into our, we don't even see any of that on our phone.
You know.
Yeah. So you really do need a moderator so that the people talking can stay engaged then.
Yeah. Although you could, like with an iPad, you could moderate yourself if you want.
Can you stream from your iPad, or do you have to moderate from your iPad and stream from your phone or something like that?
So this is where I'm streaming from. This is where it's like what's happening on.
Dude, that's a television switcher stuff.
But it's easy. It's like intuitive.
Wow.
Like I want to see this picture. I'll press solo, and that's what's going to go up.
Okay.
And that's it.
Cool, man. This is great.
So for Jay, I deleted it, but I put Bible verses and stuff too. We can put here. Give me a second.
So basically, with the stream plan, you could have a whole, really limitlessness, right? I mean, you have the scripture slides. You can really do whatever.
Yep. So here, I'll put some stuff that's already there. So I think this was pretty cool. And
I like
there.
those giving slides. Those are awesome.
So I can choose right here. Just have a person, and then you can have like the topics on the side or whatever you want on the side. Bible verses as you're preaching.
Okay.
There's Joe. There's me. You can put like animation
cool.
on there.
Yeah. So it's almost like presentation type of deal.
If you want.
Yeah.
They've got also stuff that you could do like, where is it? Social media overlays.
Okay.
So you put your social media and here, I'll show you. So you're talking.
Is it ever clickable?
What do you mean
like live
clickable?
links
On
or,
the video?
hyperlinks or anything? No.
No, not on the video. That'd be a good thing to. I'd have to research. You probably could.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but higher version typically they do stuff like that and make you pay for it.
Yeah. So right now, because we're on YouTube, I can't upload Facebook comments, but I can pop up the Facebook comments and they'll pop up like what's popping right now. It says Church United Naples.
Okay. Oh man.
We could do something. I like this. I don't know why you would do it, but you could do this, or if you're like trying to do a game or something. So you can put like a scoreboard on there. You'll see it in 45 seconds. And
I like how it pops up with like a fade in, fade out type of deal.
Yeah, and you can decide how you want those fade ins, fade outs to work.
Oh, that's cool. Home visitor. Oh, goodness. Dude, I need a haircut. This quarantine thing. My kids are getting scared when they see me.
You can also put a video.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy. I've been scratching my left ear with my left foot.
What the heck?
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, man. Once you start, you can't stop.
Chris is scary.
Let me put like a high quality video on there. It's loading. So anyway, the whole way you make this work and effective is if you're gonna preach, prepare the slides before, prepare Bible verses, everything.
Yeah.
And then this helps you interact with someone on the other side of the world or wherever.
Absolutely.
You just have to send them this link. They don't need to download an app like you guys went. You send them the link, and then you can also interact with the people on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yeah.
And their comments can come up if you want. So you can ask them questions like, what are you grateful for this time? And they'll pop them in. And then as you read them, I'll be like posting them up so people are seeing them.
Man, that's pretty cool. So it's like chat room. That's pretty broad reaching, man. I've seen somebody for this, and they show like the setup for it is in. They're bringing, instead of DSLRs or camcorders, they're setting iPhones up on tripods.
If you have an iPhone 11, you can compete.
That's insane.
It's 4K.
They're filming events with this though, like they're streaming entire events.
My wife, they did the Colombian version of Lollapalooza. There was like 100,000 people there. And the main event was recorded with cell phones.
Was it really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There are 3 ways to financially support Faith Church in the coming days and
weeks. So there's going to be this is a video that Jay did. He sent me about giving. Because I can't download the other ones yet. That's why I need time.
Simple and secure.
Yeah.
But you can put videos on there. You can actually put videos as you're speaking.
Danville, Kentucky, 40422.
Right
or
there.
go online to faithchurchdanville.com.
So it's all about
click on ways to give.
Practice.
I want to thank you in advance for your generosity.
Yeah.
Your continued support makes it
And
possible for us to
That's awesome, man.
Yep. Or broadcast has ended.
So let me ask you this. If you were to throw a video up there, let's say we do a broadcast right now, we're doing something about end times, and Joe says, hey, I have this news briefing from Haaretz or something like that, can you pull that broadcast video in that segment, like if you pre-prepare it or download it? And if you play it through here, will it play through with audio?
Yeah. So right now, like, it should be playing with audio.
Okay.
Maybe it's already passed. It would be Jay's voice.
Oh, it is voiceover. Okay, I have the volume off. Wow. That's awesome. So you can
do that. You can do images.
Yeah. I think that's been one of the most, I think, effective and engaging things I've seen with live streaming recently is the ability to throw in like a news broadcast, an actual clip, and play that clip through the broadcast. Yeah. And you know, you're not just quoting them; they're watching the clip like they would on the news. So cool.
You can do 2 clips at the same time. You can do up to 3 clips at the same time.
What's that, Joe?
Where are you on YouTube?
Did you get that
what
text?
Would I search for?
Let me forward you. I just clicked it. I just clicked that link.
It'll actually save it too.
Okay.
So you can go back and see everything we did. Okay. So it's not going to look professional just because I've been throwing stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been scratching my nose.
That's okay.
So it's Faith. Okay, it's on Faith Church. So whatever that channel, I don't know what their handle is, but
you can put your logo on there too, like your church logo.
Yeah.
Like on the bottom right-hand corner or left-hand corner.
Okay. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, you can actually do this where
there are 3 ways to financially support Faith Church in the coming days and weeks. The first way is to text to give. Text the word GIVE to 859-605-1390. Follow the prompts. It's safe, simple, and secure.
So you can put the little video on the bottom, or you can do it the opposite where
40422.
You could do.
Or go online to faithchurchdanville.com.
The video on the big video, and then you on the bottom. So as everyone's watching the video, you can keep talking.
Yeah.
Or side by side.
Yeah.
The word of God and the spirit of faith.
That's pretty cool.
To all those.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome. And it goes based on data, huh? So you can kind of just do this anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Jay on Saturday, he did it from his car. He like preached the message from his car because he didn't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But people loved it. Like
that's awesome.
With regards to Church United's like attendance, I think it was probably the most attentive service in the history of Church United.
Even in physical meetings.
Online, like.
That's awesome, man. I think there's something about that.
I've been doing this with my dad, and so his prayer group.
I saw that. I know you guys do Spanish, so I click on sometimes just to see you guys. So yeah.
But his prayer groups have like 600, 700 people on there.
Are you serious?
It's all online.
Holy smokes.
It's really good.
That's
so cool.
That's awesome.
So that's it. I don't know what else to show you, but
okay,
that's about it.
There's
really different templates that we can use.
Yeah.
So it basically just depends what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
But Jay says I have to leave so he can come on and talk to you guys. All right. Bye.
All right. See you.
Bye. Bless you, buddy. Chris, is my makeup?
Yeah. I told Jay, I said, how much will it cost for me to get you to come on there and lipstick and a wig? I just want to see that initial reaction.
Put on like a long black wig and a white sheet like I was Moses.
A white sheet. What?
Do it.
That's hilarious,
man.
You're one of the witnesses.
I'll have my incense burning. That
looks really authentic.
Dude, Chris, there's so much going on about the coming of the Lord. We're toast.
We got it. This is it, right?
Did you see where the New Times tonight said the coronavirus evangelicals?
Yes. Holy smokes. I just heard that 30 minutes ago. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I think if I told Jay this. I haven't had a chance to talk to you.
Yeah.
Enoch was born on Pentecost, raptured on Pentecost.
Yeah.
Law was given on Pentecost.
Huh.
Holy Spirit was given on Pentecost.
Yeah.
Pentecost. It could end on Pentecost.
That's crazy,
none
man.
of the feasts can be fulfilled during the church age.
Yeah.
So they think the beginning of the
Okay.
church. I'm like, wow.
So you wouldn't think that.
maybe-
So that would mean that dude, that's insane, man. The way it's looking. Australia year started off with Australia burning, and then all of these crazy things have happened. And here it's March, and they got the world on lockdown. Kentucky just a couple hours ago closed the whole state. They said don't travel.
They blocked
to
the
any other
interstate.
states.
They blocked the interstate in Florida. If you don't have a Florida driver's license, you can't drive in. We may be out of here May 31st. I don't know. That could be.
That's crazy, dude.
Hey,
Holy smokes.
Jay, you look like
That's
you're
before the
in
quarantine.
a spaceship. Where are you? Up to Jay. Come in, Jay.
He's sitting outside of a seedy establishment. Kroger. We can't hear you, Jay.
Kroger.
Can you hear us? Okay. I can't hear you.
Das ist no audio from the Volkswagen.
Hey, did you see that deal that they're saying for the first time in 2,000 years there may be a sacrifice Paschal lamb on the.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know the legit. I just saw that a couple different articles showed that. I didn't stop to read them, so I thought that was interesting. That it would
Pretty
be permitted.
crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
It was permitted on the side of the Temple Mount last year.
Yeah, I remember you
closer, I guess.
mentioning that because didn't you say the year before they got arrested, right?
They got
Look at Jay's-
arrested. Yeah.
Look at Jay's name, Joe's servant. That's awesome.
Joe's servant.
Give me the mantle.
I'm the mailman. I'm the.
I can't hear. Can you hear
you,
Jay? I can't hear Jay.
No.
You need to get.
Where are you, Jay?
He's got an iPhone 3G. Even.
Hey, I should make this, okay?
Dude, that is. I told Jay, hey, have people been asking you? People asking, is this the beginning of the tribulation? So I told Jay, as soon as I see the two witnesses, I know we missed our doctrine.
Man, we're way off.
Whoa!
Everybody,
and Elijah's in
Jim
Israel.
Hockaday Jim Hockaday, every preacher was talking to the last couple of days. Rapture anymore? I'm like, I know. It's wrong with everybody.
Yeah,
it's
crazy that it's just about to happen, and now everyone's starting to abandon it. You know, it's like right when you're there, everyone's backing out.
Yeah, it kind of freaks me out. Like, you know,
I can't hear you still. Coke Zero.
Diet Coke, baby. Champions.
First thing I do when I wake up is I take a Diet Coke and wash it down with a hot black coffee. Yeah.
Jay, what don't like that I can't hear you? Jay, talk to us. I'm just kidding.
I can't. Do you still remember sign language?
Into waka monahayaka mohaita. As the sun rises in the west and sets in the east.
Oh my gosh. I'm just glad it wasn't coronavirus. Hey,
That's right.
Joe, I asked Simeon last night. I said, hey, we laid down to go to bed. I said, hey, dude, you want to watch Left Behind on my iPad? He said, no, not with coronavirus. It makes it seem to. I was like, oh my
He's so
God.
sharp.
Dude,
Oh my
I know.
gosh.
He's like, no, we're quarantined. I don't think I want to watch that any other night but tonight.
That's hilarious. Oh, no way, man. I told toilet paper I've been using coffee filters, but my coffee tastes terrible.
Dude,
Yes,
that's
man.
so bad.
This coffee smells.
Woo! It wakes me up though.
It has a nutty flavor.
Wow, is it chocolate and honey?
Coffee tastes like pizza. Pizza coffee.
Where'd you get these beans from? Costco.
The only
Dude,
coffee you
that's-
gain weight drinking. What's up with this? Modern day eunuch.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
Jay, why is your
awesome.
audio not working?
Oh, modern day eunuch. Look at his name, Joe. Modern day eunuch. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Modern day
dude.
eunuch. Hey,
Man.
God!
Oh,
I thought you'd like the coffee. I'm sure you've heard
dude,
that.
that's
It's
amazing.
powerful.
I'm gonna tell everybody I know that. That's awesome. My coffee tastes so
I
bad.
have a joke for you guys when it's this has to be the right time.
I can't, Jay.
You guys think Jesus is coming back like May 31st?
Dude, that's amazing. I haven't heard anything about that. I've always thought the gap in the feasts were kind of indicative of the church period, and all the fall feasts would be second coming fulfillment, I've heard
Right.
arguments, and they're compelling. I've heard the Passover rapture arguments, not arguments, but that viewpoint. And there's a lot of compelling stuff to it. I've just always felt more inclined for the fall, but
Right.
I'm game to go whenever. I don't think it's gonna be like, there's one side they say just any day it could happen in January. I don't think so. I think God's too strategic. He's demonstrated
it'll
so
be flawless.
That's right. Yeah. It's amazing though. I told Jay this while he's getting his audio worked out. For the last 10 years, we've watched, and we've all three talked about this, Iran and, different times where it's like, holy cow, this is it. I mean, the armies are in Syria. How much more can it look like it? You have the armies of Ezekiel 38 that are in position in the nations, from their own nations, in the other nations. But nothing has made me feel it like this has. So, like, I don't know what it is, but the tangibility of it's like, holy cow, it's so different that it's like unusual. Like, this is going to happen, but I kind of never expected to go through something where it's like, oh my gosh, they're locking the world down, and this is insane. We're still here.
The world is locked in.
Yeah.
Midst of this, Turkey is amassing armies to invade Eastern. And I really think Turkey is going to be the one. So, I mean, in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a pandemic, Turkey's still going, okay, they invade Syria.
So you think Turkey will be like the hook in the jar?
I think so, because the Lord told me years ago, he said, watch Turkey. Turkey. They said about 3 weeks ago, let's assemble the Temple Mount, take the Temple Mount. He said, let's call on all of Islam to assemble and take it from Israel. So it's that same bringing in the Antichrist. They know it's going to bring in their Iman. That's what Iman says. So they're trying to do that. And dude, what it is the Antichrist.
Holy cow! Yeah.
But this makes it feel.
So
this makes it feel so tangible.
Yeah, man. It feels like
What now?
you see it coming. Well, I was gonna say Kim Jong Un is doing that, or the North Korean guy. He's shooting off rockets, talking trash to um, all Pompeo and all these guys because they know this is happening. So this is their chance to showboat, which his is more of a showboat. But I didn't know
Right.
that about. See, Turkey's is legit. Like they're coming in under the radar. That's crazy.
It's almost like an Iranian guy sounded like he was basically Lucifer was speaking through it. It's almost like the devil's manifest, and they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Rouhani from Iran, the guy from Turkey, Erdogan.
Yeah.
Erdogan's basically a mouthpiece for Lucifer, and so is the guy from Iran.
Dude, I never really thought about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird that the most Islamic you can get are more accurate with their lies.
Wow.
The closer we get to the Lord, the more they're just blatant lies.
Yeah. It's like an anointing of darkness. And it's crazy because I never thought about that.
Did you see the bats falling out of the skies?
I did. Was there? Yeah, yeah.
There's a couple of verses by my buddy lives in Hadera, and they were saying it was like people were shooting them, but they were just dying.
Serious? Wow,
yeah, crazy. I don't have the verses in front of me, but about it.
Well, I saw an article, but I didn't read all of it, so I didn't know what significance there was to it or not. Boss Hog, he's back. I can hear something, Jay. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
There you go. Come on. What happened?
Oh, okay.
Wow. We're okay.
Last call. I never thought about that, Joe, but that makes sense where what a distraction for the entire world for people with an evil agenda to plan and strategize and make moves where nobody's watching. Yeah. Everyone's watching their own nation, their own states. And I never even thought about it. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So what a setup.
I do think that the world's set up for a global recession. Antichrist comes on the scene and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to forgive everybody to use my currency." And look at how perfect it may not be right now, but it could be right now. Antichrist steps in and goes, "I'm going to sign an agreement with Israel."
Yeah.
If it's this chaotic, can you imagine the day of the rapture?
Oh, we were talking about that the other day. If you're getting punched over toilet paper right now, imagine what happens when all hell breaks loose.
This also shows how naive the people are. How easily led they are, right? They're just easy.
Yeah.
They're like right now, they would vote for Joe Biden. I mean, the guy, honest to God, right now, they would vote for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy can't tie his own
tonight
shoes.
On
dude,
he so lost his train of thought that I was embarrassed for him.
It's been hard to watch.
It was like it's like he's having a stroke. Like,
let's have a push-up contest. Yeah, man, the guy's nuts.
Yeah, it's insane.
And we were talking about earlier, the New York Times said the virus was caused by evangelicals. Dude, they're gonna rejoice when.
Yeah.
When Absolutely. We're gone, they're gonna be so happy.
Yeah. That's like a dream come true for them.
Absolutely.
It's going to be insane to watch.
Joe, it's so true. It's so true.
I just can't believe this could be so amazing, and we had no heads up. I told Mark Brazil about 6 months ago. He said, "What have you been praying about?" I said, "Well, everything I get is something ominous." But
really?
I thought like a bomb,
or
an EMP, or like a pandemic. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
What do you think? What do you think follows this? What do you think's next? I mean, you think we're going straight into
I don't know.
volcanoes? We're going straight into major earthquakes? I mean, of a different level?
I think so.
I think it could happen before the rapture.
I would think. Sure. I mean, it's weird how anything that can destroy or mar God's creation, Lucifer is going to keep trying all the way up until the rapture.
Yeah. Do you have Ezekiel 38 and 39 before or after the rapture? What do you think? Right after or right before?
The rapture. Right after. Because in this dispensation, God never intervenes for Israel. In the past, he hasn't. The only time was 67, but it's Old Covenant time, and he does stuff just like Old Covenant.
Mm.
I mean, literally like Old Covenant. So.
Yeah.
But dude, the rabbis are all screaming the Messiah has to come. So
wow,
there's stuff preaching to them. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Paul had Nero. They thought they were in the trib. It's like, no, trib can't come until the church is gone.
Yeah,
can't have the Christ here at the same time. But it could get really crazy. I mean, this is crazy.
Just think, if this thing takes out enough urban population, we would just have like a Republican America. And I would like stick around another 20 years. That'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, New York is gone. Bye.
Yeah, LA, San Francisco. We'd have a red California, man. It'd be crazy.
It's amazing. I wonder if we're so, because so many people sense in their heart, like brightness after, like out of this, there's like progression, propulsion, fire, or revival, however people call it. But, I wonder if we're so close that like everybody's just sensing that the brightness and the power is going to be that we get raptured. We're going to be in heaven.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that
yeah, I think I mean, it's off a little bit. They all think there has to be a great revival.
Yeah.
It's very low key compared to the trib. I mean, the greatest revival is after we're gone. You can't say that to very many word people because they get mad at you.
Yeah, because there's something that hasn't happened yet. But I like, Marty read from, Brother Hagin's book. He pointed this out that when Brother Hagin said this is the last great move of God, it's begun. That was right before the charismatic renewal and all that. So we could say that what Brother Hagin saw was fulfilled. And then Smith Wigglesworth, prophesied to Lester Sumrall. The final move, this big, great move is I won't see it, but you will. And then Wigglesworth dies right before the healing revival of the 40s and 50s. And Lester Sumrall went through that, know. So again, that's not scripture. So I'm not going to preach that necessarily. But from people,
why not?
Well, that's never stopped me before, right? But
if you wrote 500 years from now, 100 years, you'd say it's the greatest move of God ever.
That's right. There you go.
Church in every single town.
Yeah.
1970, when my mom took me to John Osteen's, there were no Word of Faith churches. Now every little small town has a Word of Faith church.
Yeah.
So it's happened. It's just way more low key than fanfare.
That's awesome. That's right.
We want the Benny Hinn deal. Everybody loves that, but God. He's not worried about it being a big deal.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it.
Boss Hog.
He didn't like that. I think he's on.
I knew it.
I can't tell. Yeah.
When I mentioned Benny Hinn, I know he put the brakes on.
Yeah, it happens often. It's amazing. Like there's this viewpoint of zoomed in, like all we can see is where we are. And I love that idea, that zoom out view. Look back over the last 100 years and you would say that, my goodness, it's been nonstop, perpetual, hardcore revival. You got Bonnke getting people saved by the millions in Africa, Harvest is unprecedented in these last 100 years. So that's a great perspective.
Yeah, and we have a tendency to want it to be just boom, the power of that too. I just feel like
sure
people, what they're feeling is gonna, if half are in the tribulation,